Hey guys, car washing stations are more like destruction stations. Whenever you take your car to a car wash, it's more likely to damage it than it is to actually clean it. My purpose today is to actually tell you how to correctly detail your car. Everyone likes for their car to be clean, but wouldn't it be nice to know how to clean it as good as it was when you bought it? That's why I'm here to tell you all the neat tips and tricks I've learned over the years of detailing cars. Many people know how to actually clean your car, but they don't know how to detail it. So that's why I'm going to tell you how to detail it correctly, telling you how to clean the interior correctly, how to clean the exterior without scratching the paint, and also how to apply wax or ceramic coating that will actually help your paint out in the long term. First, I'm going to explain how to correctly clean your interior. The most important part of cleaning the interior is actually vacuuming. It is important to vacuum everything in the car, from the carpets to the seats to the plastic to all the console, the door pockets. You got to make sure you get all of that under the seats. That's the most important part. It's also important to actually spray carpet cleaner and actually use a brush or something to get all those that extra dirt that's embedded in the carpet out. It's best to do that. The next big thing to do is wipe down and actually shampoo. Whenever you're wiping down, it's best to use a detail brush to get in all those cracks and crevices, and also the air vents is really good for that. Whenever you're shampooing, it's best to have an extractor, but not everybody has an extractor, so it's best to use a fabric cleaner and actually spray that on there and brush it out and actually vacuum it. It'll actually work as good as the extractor, if not be less time consuming and less money having to spend. Now that I've explained how to correctly detail the interior, I've got to explain how to wash your car correctly. When you're washing your car, it's best to start with the right equipment and the knowledge on how to do it correctly, because this is really, really easy to mess up. According to the article, How to Wash a Car Without Scratching It, the paint, it is important that you use the right tools and equip and technique, as scratches and swirl marks will show if you do not wash it correctly. It's best to use a wash mitt to wash your car. Make sure you do not use a brush, because the brush will actually scratch your paint more than you know it. And it's also important to rinse the soap off as much as you can, because if you don't rinse the soap off in a timely manner, it will dry and that'll cause a bad scene. It'll be really hard to get off. In correlation to that, the most important thing to do is to dry off your car with a drying towel or anything that absorbs water, because if you leave that water on there, it'll create water spots that are almost impossible to get off. The best part about getting someone professionally detail your car is the ceramic coating, or the paint protectant, as I call it. The paint protectant is actually when you wax the car and or apply ceramic coating while buffing out the scratches. First, I use a clay bar whenever I do it to get all the dirt off the car, the paint. Whenever you wash it, it'll actually leave some dirt. It's best to use a clay bar to come behind that and gather some of that dirt up. After that, I apply the wax and use the buffer to buff out some of the scratches. After that, I'll wipe off the wax, because it'll be dry and it'll actually be able to buff out a lot of the scratches whenever you wipe it off. Next is the step where I apply the ceramic coating. The ceramic coating will be protective for the car. It'll actually increase the years of the paint. It's really good stuff, really expensive stuff. According to the article, How to Apply a Ceramic Coating, it is best to wipe a thin layer vertically and horizontally to correctly balance the amount of ceramic you're using. After that, you'll have to wait a few minutes and then you'll be able to wipe it off, and it'll be it'll be a great change. In conclusion, my purpose was to teach you how to correctly detail a car. I pointed out the three main parts of cleaning your car, such as cleaning the interior and exterior and applying a ceramic coating. Remember to try to keep your car clean, because if you do all this, it's worthless if it gets back dirty. Have a good day.